Hello everybody, welcome to the weekend. The weekend's where we kind of take a lot of topics when it comes to the World of Marvel Contest of Champions and just talk about the game a little bit. And this week is, of course, in the last 7 days, has been a bit stressful because there's been a lot of content in a very short space of time and in and around bugs, AQ raids, Alliance War season, Battlegrounds, and all those different bits of content. For me, I actually really like this new game mode. But it's not perfect. With most things that come into Marvel Contest of Champions, the only thing that I could say has been perfect or close to perfect in recent while has been version 2 of the Valiant quest. That has probably been one of the best. But that's that. But I've really enjoyed so far this game mode. You can see this is not mine, by the way. I'd love to get this a ×3 on a certified force. You can see there getting Emma Frost, which is a 10, Scorpion 11, Deadpool X-Force 12, Adam Warlock 13, and of course a Mr. Fantastic finishing off that beautiful kind of royal flush, so to speak. It isn't, but it is. Of course, there's different point situations. But mine, which you can see on screen right now, is the current situation. Because I'm really enjoying the game mode, I am playing whenever I get a little chance. I can't do that so much because I do need to be back into Arena to farm. I think got like 1 week to get about 2,000 units before kind of doing the 9.2 to get another rank 4. Actually get 2. I may have 3 potential rank 4s on my doorstep, but you know, it's not happened yet. Anyway, yeah, I'm just kind of like really enjoying this game mode at the moment, but I can't say it's perfect. Not by a long shot. No, not the champion of Marvel Contest of Champions, but the game mode in general based on certain things I don't like. What do I like about this? Okay, so it's not overly, like you just saw there, like I completely messed up fighting Kingpin right off the bat. And this is not how you play Kitty Pryde, but it doesn't really need to be said or done because it's, you know, it's done that it's fine. You get a bit of a get out of jail free card. If you mess up that fight, you can have a few other champions to help you out. Is this pricey? Well, you can see by what's in the bottom right hand corner. That there, it's the energy spend. It's a bit of a pain point, right? There's always, Kabam will say, there'll be us that say there's too much energy to spend, even 10 energy for a standard entry. And Kabam will say, well, it is like you can get free energy on a daily basis, and you'll say, well, I need my free energy in order to use it for different circumstances and situations. The command will say, well, you don't have to do everything, and then you say, well, you kind of do have to do everything, and especially if you're a non-spending player, because you have to climb up the recruitment. And then Kabam will shrug and just go, we're going to ignore you. Is that a bit of a bleak way of kind of looking at it? Maybe. The whole concept of the investment of points is it's a bit stinky, okay? Is this mode going to be something that Kabam will put out regularly? No. Kabam said that this would be more of into side quests, so like a once in a while type situation. It's something new, it's something different. Is this a side quest based thing? Yeah. I do like the concept, I really do, and I'll miss it when it's gone. Would I have liked something similar to spice up something like arena grinding? Yeah. I'm sure people will disagree with that one. That's fine. You know, I'm always just trying to find something new, fresh, and exciting about Marvel Contest of Champions. It's a 10-year plus game now, and we're trying to look at some new fun things that are different. And these are fun things that are indeed different. But it's the rank points as well that set a new standard of something that I don't particularly like. You have to get the points. Yes. And then it gets you onto the recruitment board. Yes, okay. And then by the end of it, you get some featured champions. For those that may be not complaining, but those that are a little bit frustrated about that element of it, well, did you know Kabam actually did something like this before? Well, yeah, they did. For those that say, no, they didn't, Rich, yeah, they did. There was something called Valor. There was something called Vanquishing Blows. And Kabam offered people that were in the first 2 times 5-star Thor Ragnarok. Yes, it's a different time of the game, but this goes back years. I want to say it was 2017. So Kabam ran something exactly like this 8 years ago. Did you know that? You probably didn't. So for those that might be a bit kind of like shocked by that, yes, they did something similar. Where? You go and farm something to get something. Like, instead of getting points, we got valor, right? The amount of valor that you had puts you up on a leaderboard. Okay, similar to Recruitment, similar to this right here, or similar to Clash. Clash get you points. Points get you up milestones, but get you rank rewards as well. That was something that they did. You might be completely shocked by that. Or you may be like, do you know what, Rich? I think I vaguely remember that particular side quest that Kabam did before. So again, like, it's not... Look, the game mode, yes, is RNG. Of course it is. There's farmable elements to refarm elements. Yes. Is there something of a frustration around spending your units on energy refills, spending all your energy refills in general, and the possibility that those that spend could be able to grab a lot more points? I don't know if they will. I don't know if they won't. We'll find out next week, because this is on a 7-day weekly rotating situation. So you might be like, well, I've just spent a load of like energy refills and units and whatever, or units on energy refills. Well, guess what? You got to do it all again, baby. But you got to do it on a weekly basis. So you might be like, I did 100,000 points. Great, you did 100,000 points. You got to do it all again on week for 4 weeks or 3 weeks. I don't know how long this event is going to last. I assume 4 weeks. If not, it's going to be 3 weeks, and it's all condensed within there. Oh no, it is 3 weeks, isn't it? Sorry, it is 3 weeks. That actually makes me kind of think, oh god damn, I messed up something on a video. Oh well. Nothing I can do now. It's done. I'll go back in time. I'll tell you what, could someone go back in the time machine and let me know? I might have made a mistake, mainly with that revive and potion based video, but anyway, it is what it is with that one. I definitely understand where players are coming from as well when they talk about the gambling elements. Of course, I had a bit of a joke on the MCN when I was like, oh, well, it's a game of, well, like gambling in general, so you're kind of doing it on a daily basis, but it's in different, it's like repackaged in a certain way. But yeah, I just love the enjoyment of it. Like, what am I going to do? Well, how am I going to set up? Like, I might be like, okay, well, I've got Ghost long shot, and I'll take a gamble of trying to get some more dupes of that, or some more cards of that. So I try and get the other two factions in 12s. Or do I try and set up a different way? Like, I've got two suits of like Ghost and Invisible Woman are likely the same. I have had times where I've completely swapped out, like swap 5 around and done it that way. So I think like now I'm going to try and do some duos. So I'm going to like kill off Adam Warlock, Invisible Woman, Jubilee, and try and see if I can get like 4 4s. I haven't done a 4 of like one particular, I keep saying suit because I'm kind of like doing it like a poker thing, but you know what I mean, faction. That's what it is. So by doing this fight, I'll get a good indication of it. But I kind of like the kind of, I suppose, the gambling element of it. I like some special, I think that's one thing. With Elder Marks being something for Battlegrounds, like whether or not there could be something like, maybe Combatant could call it chips, like squad builder chips. And maybe they give you like a certain amount of chips or something like that. I'd love an alliance-based kind of element to this as well. But I'm sure people will say, we'll just do Battlegrounds. But I don't really want to do Battlegrounds. Someone pointed out, amazing point by someone in the community, like it's a difference between going, well, this can be done in about 5 minutes or less. What did I pick up? Oh, so I've still got the 2 12s. That's annoying. Anyway, we're going to go again for a 3 swap. Yeah, so like having a special currency would be great. The element of speed, like I just like quick fights. Like I just don't want to be here all day. Like fights are already longer, and you've got to think about like deck building, drafting, banning and stuff like that. It's just nice to have like not a brain rot, but a kind of a dumbing down type game mode. Similar to Arena, like you don't have to think that much. And that's something that ticks some boxes for me, because there's times where this game is overly thinky. You just got to think about nodes, things happening top and left hand corner, top left and right hand corner. There's so many different setups. Like, am I bringing in the right champion for this? Am I bringing the right champion for that? then getting it wrong, being punished for it when you're wrong, having to use revives and health potions extensively. You know, those things become quite frustrating after all. And it's like you want to be able to cut down your stress levels in a game that you enjoy. I love Marvel Contest of Champions. I love the community. But at the same time, there's times where I just like a bit of a, you know, a chill factor, something that's just a bit more relaxed. I can sit down. I don't want to do arena, especially on a Sunday. If this was something that's kind of like around on a Sunday, that's the dead zone, you know, where the that Clash arena's not about and it's just shard arenas. Like, I want just something to play that's just fun, just overall just fun. And I know it's RNG and I know people are annoyed about it, but it's like, this is just one of these modes that stuff like that happens and you're like, yeah, I like it. I really like it. You got to be bold as well with this game mode. But like, I'm having fun. Like, I've not had fun in a little while with them this week as well. It's just been too stressful in trying to like get stuff done. If this not with AI here and AI there, and yes, okay, this is 2 stars. Yes, it could be AI, but I've not had any issues necessarily with AI. And I suppose in some ways I could be like, well, let's focus in on playing champions better. Like, you know, let's just do a bit of training here with kind of like champions and kind of like try and do stuff where, you know, time in better with kind of, I haven't played with Ghost in a while, so maybe I should think about like how my play style needs to improve with Ghost and then play about with new champions. At least there's no stress with a 2-star versus like, you know, training with fights that matter like Alliance Wars, AQ, blah 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 blah, all that stuff. But yeah, that's going to be it. That's my thoughts. I do like the game mode, some improvements here and there. Maybe those kind of a special currency like Elder Marks, you can go and you know, play and it's free for some elements rather than 30 energy per time. That's still a bit much, and same thing with 10 energy. But what's everyone else's thoughts on the mode? Do you like it? Do you not? Put it in the comments. Thank you very much for watching, and please support the channel by checking out some other content located on screen. Goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye for now.